Hi Virgo parents, welcome to your reading for July 2023. We begin the month with a super full moon in Capricorn, fellow earth sign to Virgos. This super full moon is really going to emphasize the out with the old and in with the new. We're going to see a lot of old foundation structures, belief systems leaving and welcoming a new energy. While earth signs are very good at manifesting, unfortunately, the month of July can also bring in manifesting attachments to the old and those structures and the things that we have really utilized to manifest our abundance. So I'm not saying it's going to be a difficult month for you Virgos, but just keep that in mind and try to not give too much attention to the global aspect of this shift, because it's going to be interesting to see. And also just a quick reminder too, we are in control of how we perceive and react to situations. I always like to bring up the example of the tower. We can either be the lightning bolt of change that comes in, or we can be the tower that the lightning bolt hits and crumbles. So always know you have a choice on what energy you connect to. So let's see what we got for the month of July. All right. Also too, I really have been getting this strong energy connect to emotional maturity and the importance of emotional regulation. I really do believe that we're going to be seeing a lot more emphasis on the importance of that, especially when it comes to childhood development, because there is not enough emphasis on that and the tools that we can utilize for that, because it is something that seems to be not nurtured enough, I will say, in society and in general. Also too, while shuffling, I did get the connection to a page which reminder to allow yourself to enjoy the simple pleasures in life, especially too if we're too focused on the chaos, we're not going to be enjoying the things that we have. And it's really important not to focus on that too much, because what you focus on, you welcome in more of. And especially this month is going to be a great time to spend a lot of time at home with your kids and enjoy the simple pleasures of going to the beach, going to the park. You can do free things if money's on your mind. Fun things are free too, just a reminder. So it looks like the main focus of the month of July for you is the 8 of Coins. And it's, again, what I was just saying, you got to keep your vibration high. The 8 of Coins is saying, do not focus too much on this. The worry and money and the focus of money and how am I going to manifest more money if I'm losing money. You're great at manifesting, Virgos, but like I said, with that energy crumbling, you're just going to amplify more worries if we are focusing too much on this situation. And so remember that, taking pleasure in honest work too, and having satisfaction in your work, and focusing just on the satisfaction and not so much on the abundance aspect of that. But again, keep your vibration high, because money is neutral. What you attach to money, you are going to bring more of. And so, like I said, really shifting your perspective and keeping your vibration high. And also too, just knowing that there's a give and take, and the 10 of Swords is saying that you don't need to fear the unknown. Virgos, you like structure, you like knowing what's ahead of you, you like a schedule, you like routine, you like to know what's coming next. And the 10 of Swords in this position is saying you really need to let go of that and just embrace that you might not know what's next, and that's okay. And to have fun. And again, like I said, that that page being there is connecting to that childhood aspect. I mean, life is meant to be fun too, not just about manifesting things. And really, again, focusing on that full moon in Capricorn at the beginning of the month. So connect to your emotions, connect to your motives, really, really, really pay attention to your dreams. That's going to illuminate any hidden fears that are happening. And I think that your dreams are really going to have an answer for you related to anything that's connected to money, like bringing down your vibration, because we really need to shed that, because like I said, this new energy coming in, you want to be on the lightning bolt of change. You don't want to be on the tower that's crumbling. You don't want to try to, put some duct tape on that tower, because it's going to crumble. And so embrace that it's going to, and shift to a new perspective in life, because you're given that opportunity to make that shift right now. So it's important, because the old and the new are crossing each other right now. Like, it's not like one ends and one begins. We're in this like crosshairs right now. I highly recommend too listening to Pam Gregory's full moon reading for this moon, because it really illuminates a lot of questions that we can ponder and connect to that subconscious energy, and also your creativity. That could be a really good way to shift out of this energy, is by connecting to some of that watery imagination. And ask yourself too, I mean, if you don't have a lot of water energy in your chart, ways that you can incorporate that into your chart. Okay, so right now, this is saying, you keep fearing the unknown. And again, was just saying not to fear the unknown, right? And to remind yourself that a fresh start is coming, okay? So let's try and work on getting rid of these fears, all right? And a really great way to tap. And again, the full moon is good. Obviously it illuminates fears, but those fears aren't being illuminated for you to focus on them. They're being illuminated for you to address them and just shift out of them, because if they keep coming up, even if you say you're past something, if they keep coming up, there's work to be done. So really just remind yourself that a fresh start is coming. I mean, things have to end, okay? And like gripping on and hanging on to something that's meant to end, there's this saying, follow the path of least resistance, from Esther Hicks, Abraham Hicks. And right now, I just feel like you're not following the path of least resistance. So we need to focus less on fearing what's to come, and remind ourselves that a fresh start is coming, okay? Because it is what it is. That just popped in my head. And embracing the unknown, you have to say it is what it is with embracing the unknown, because it might be a fear of yours not to have everything under control, but sometimes you welcome in things that you'd never expect. So that is my advice. All right, so the Page of Wands here is in what you can change. And again, the Page of Wands, so Wands are about passion and fire, and also connected to summer and earth. So this is related specifically to kids too. I always connect the pages to our kids. And the Page of Wands is here asking you to explore what you can do to fuel your inner flame. So if you don't have a lot of fire energy in your chart, find ways to incorporate that fire into your life. And if you do have fire in your chart, see where it is in your chart. And if there's anything you can do to bring more of that fire into your life. And again, I really feel like this passion in the summer, connecting with our kids, having fun with our kids, letting go so much of this, accept that something's coming to an end. And guess what? You're going to be okay. You can put away those fears, okay? And really welcome in just having some fun with your family. And again, fun does not have to cost money. Fun can be buying some dollar water balloons, or going to a park, going to the beach. There's plenty of fun, free things to do and to just really get your focus off of this. And also too, what you need to accept is the Queen of Cups. So there might be some of this fear or some of this low vibration that's keeping your energy low here, especially connected to finance, might be connected to some mother energy here. So the queens, I also always connect to mother energy and obviously emotions. So if you have time this month to do some work on thinking back to any energy connected to your mother related to emotions you have about money, and see if this might be navigating some of your financial decisions, whether they be positive or negative, and seeing what you can clear, because the Queen of Cups here is asking you to be in the flow, to go with the flow. It's caring, practical, honest, and that big mother energy. And if you're not connecting enough to your emotions, you have the ability to shift that and connect to your children. And you can go with the flow and learn to embrace that, this energy. Obviously, yes, you need to pay attention to your finances and have a budget and do all those things. But if it's preventing you from focusing on this energy, you're just keeping yourself at a low vibration. So really reflect on if there's any attachments to a mother figure in your life, or if you are the mother figure where, we need to shed this. Go back and think to your childhood and how your mother interacted with money or connected with money, feeling worthy of money. If there's low vibration connected to a mother energy and money, how can you shift that? And then, part of it is, again, having fun with your kids. And so, and also too, if you're the kid in this, and connecting with your parents and having fun too. And where things are heading is pretty great. It's the Ace of Swords. So the end of July is welcoming in a completely fresh new start. And again, don't be scared of where things are going. This fresh start, you might not even know what it is or where it is, but don't fear it. If something is coming to an end, it's because it's welcoming this in. So really connecting to faith and having faith. I highly recommend too, if this low vibration is getting to you, doing some tapping energy. Tapping is really good for shifting out any energy blocks. But yeah, don't be scared of what's coming. Just be prepared to move forward in a new direction when August enters, and accept it. We don't know where if it's something that you're like, I don't know about that. Give it a shot, because it's really about shifting your energy this month. And again, like I said, we're in the crosshair. So shifting is good, and earth signs don't necessarily always want to do that. So let's take a look here too. I want to focus on any of that past life energy attached to these fears and this not letting go. So where is that energy coming from? Now, these past life cards, they can be connected to a past life or just your life before children. Past life meaning, you as a child and you and your identity before children came into your life. So take it as it resonates. All right, what do we got here? One more shuffle, and then we'll see what we got here. Oops, I guess we're going to see that. Interesting. Okay. So authority figures. So this energy is interesting too. I don't remember another sign got this for the month of July, but whatever is causing this low vibration, keep your vibration high. Oh, and I forgot to mention too that the Eight of Coins is connected to Sun in Virgo. So for those of you watching this with your Sun in Virgo, this reading really should resonate with you. And also too, obviously too, like Moon in Virgo. But anyways, so authority figures. So this is connected to some sort of energy with an authority figure, and authority figures can be our parents. It can be like the actual law. But in either your previous or current lifetime, you followed rules that were set down by authority figures such as parents and teachers. And you may have encountered intimidating or cruel authority figures in the past. So perhaps you found yourself in the presence of those who were power hungry or abusive. These situations can lead you to a fear and succumb to the will of authority figures in the present. So some of that rigid Virgo energy could be actually from fear of authority figures in a past life. And really, you know, you're being asked to welcome in this energy, this loving, go with the flow, emotional fulfillment energy. And again, having fun with passion, like finding the passion in life, like what drives you besides this daunting energy that's keeping you at a low vibration. So I do really believe, you know, whether this was the foundation of school or the foundation of family, something here has really been blocking you on really going with the flow. So let's see what question you can ask yourself in the month of July. It's going to help you shift that energy. And don't get me wrong, routine is good. We've obviously embraced routine, but the Delphic oracles, they always said, you know, the answer to life is know thyself and nothing in excess. But boy, it is the hardest thing, even though it sounds the easiest. You know, balancing structure and routine with fun and going with the flow is important. I mean, I'm a Pisces, so I know I need that structure, that Virgo energy in my life to manifest things. And Virgos need to know that they need water to nurture the earth too. It can't just be, you know, dry, stagnant earth. You need that energy. Okay, so your question to ask for the month of July is, what is the most courageous thing I've done and how did it make me feel? So I feel like this is connecting to that passion that we need to seek out. So by asking this question, you might unlock where to find this passionate energy. So really ask yourself this month, what is the most courageous thing I've done and how did it make me feel? And by being in that courageous, fearless energy, you're going to welcome in this Ace of Swords that's coming at the end of the month and beginning of August. And again, too, at the end of the month, we're getting that Leo energy coming in. So we're going to be getting in this fiery, passionate energy coming in. And so we want to really shed all of this fear attached to the old foundations crumbling so we can really welcome in and be ready to utilize that fire energy when we welcome in Leo season. All right, so I'm going to do one last card to reflect on this month to further emphasize anything to help you navigate through what is to come. All right, well, it's the Ten of Swords. So again, you really, really, really need to be reminded that even though something might be coming to an end, you're preparing yourself for this, okay? I love this sword too because she's just kind of like, yeah, whatevs, like, you know, this too shall pass. I'll just, you know, be on here. But also stay away from your phone this month if you can. Stay off of social media as much as you can because you want to welcome in. Hi, look at this too, Queen of Cups. All right, you really want to bring this in. So again, if you didn't have that nurturing mother energy in a past life, if it is connected to a lack of that in a past life, don't deny your children that, okay? Because that passion's in there and that nurturing energy is in there. So really embrace it this month. Oh, I forgot. Actually, too, one last thing before we go. I like having a crystal for everybody to have with them for their month to really work on any energy work for the month of July. Let's see, what crystal should Virgos have with them for the month of July. Alrighty. Here we go. So for the month of July, Virgos, you are asked to have some ruby with you, which also happens to be July's birthstone. I know this because I thought my daughter was going to be born in July, and that is the name I gave her. Ended up being born in August, but you know what? Sounds better than peridot. So this is connecting to spiritual warrior energy. And, you know, the spiritual warrior is going to have faith that this fresh new start, this fresh new energy is going to benefit them. So yeah, really focus on getting rid of this. If there's any low vibration energy attached to money and finances, look away from this and welcome in this and your emotional fulfillment by releasing whatever is related to any low vibration energy that you're carrying on either from childhood or a past life. So I hope this reading resonated with you, Virgos. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising for a better look at where your energy is going. And again, too, blocks, check where what sign is in your Saturn. Highly recommend watching the reading for that. If you're looking to manifest more, check out what sign's in Jupiter. And if you're having communication struggles, see what sign is in Mercury and watch that video. And just, yeah, keep your vibration high, enjoy yourself, and have a great July, Virgos.